you know where we are? Got some liver treats. Yum yum. I'm freezing. Good thing I brought this. Start going out, Emmy. Come on, Hope. Come on, we gotta go help Emily. Am I straight? No. Come. Come on, Hope. Nope. Oh, Jesus. Come forward. Now go. There you go. Oh, wait. You want to give her a chance to pee first? Nope. You got the pop, the thing? The rabies thing? Yeah. Yeah? Yes. Hi. Sorry we're late.
Oh, no, it's fine. I was actually worried I didn't see you. Hi. Whoa, you guys are big.
She got so big. She's huge.
She's huge for a minute. Right. That's what I was thinking.
And it's not me over-treating. She's just ginormous.
So for right now, it's just you guys. I might have another dog for you guys next week there. I'm fine.
Okay. Cool.
Like private lesson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a shuttle layer in the spot. Right, no, I was cold coming in and then
Did you just walk in here?
put your hand through the hoop. Well, I'm trying, and then put the power off so you don't fly. Hope you remember coming here.
And peeing on everything, you remember?
So what are you guys having a hard time with?
So-
I know you guys have gone back and forth with the other place, and
So-
it's been a while.
so
She
a lot of
doesn't
it is-
really walk on a leash.
A lot of it is us, because our lifestyle got a little crazy in January, and we got a little,
Right.
we got a little past.
Hey.
So I have a harness because I don't know how to put so I think, like I started, yesterday, we have electric fence. So it worked well because, Emily could let the dog out by herself and she didn't have a problem. But it curbed walking her around our neighborhood because the few
Because now
times,
she can
That's
go
the
just
other
by
reason she's
herself.
fat.
the few times that we did, like
got right
she
out.
walked across the line, it didn't seem to bother her. But
She didn't really.
she does
catch
mind
the
the point, so I said, I gotta start walking her because how am I gonna practice with her if I don't
Right.
start walking her? So I took her yesterday, and she wasn't bad. Sit, Hope. Come, sit,
Hope sit.
sit. Good girl,
Good girl.
stay. So she did good, and then I took her back out with the collar on, and I went and got the mail, and I was like, but she didn't.
Quiet.
She didn't. What? But she does have some bad behaviors, like
She jumps on people.
jumping when people come through the door.
She doesn't excite pee anymore. That's a good thing. But she definitely, like my aunt,
Tell me some bad behaviors. I'll tell you.
like my aunt, like she'll come in the door and she'll like, not like mean, but she'll want to be like attention-seeking behavior, like
Gotcha.
kind of, like, hey, pay attention to me, like, the whole
thing.
And mind you, we have 2 other dogs at home.
Right.
So it's definitely a pack mentality there.
Are they same size?
Oh God, no, they're smaller.
She's the biggest one.
She, and it is like
One goes, they all go.
it's actually like peeing with the 2 females.
With the
it's weird. I still think it's a problem because we went away and I left her room open because the dogs, it's low to the ground. The dogs use it as a bed or whatever. I came home and I smelled pee right away and I'm like, I'm gonna set it like that. Sure enough, they peed on her bed. So I think she peed so the other one wouldn't lay on the bed.
Gotcha.
I think. I wasn't there, I don't know.
It could be. It's just kind of marking territory.
And then
like,
because that first
she
night we
peed,
were
and then
home,
she peed on the bath mat too. To my other dog.
well, that was the
too.
first night we were home from vacation. She wouldn't let my 10-year-old dog, that's my dog, in my room. She was at the door and she wouldn't let her in. Because obviously I do a lot of her care.
right.
So she wouldn't let her in. And so I had to hold her back. I called Maddie, come on, Maddie, come on. And Maddie come up on the bed like she normally does. And next thing you know, she got up and I'm like, where's she going? And then she came back in the room. She starts, she looks her,
Yeah.
And sure enough, she peed in the bathroom on the mat that Maddie sleeps on.
It's like a bathroom
So,
towel.
but she hasn't done. They haven't done that
on purpose.
Yes, she did.
I'm saying she did it on purpose.
Oh, she did on purpose. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
Emily had her wisdom teeth out. That's
Yeah,
why
that's
she's
why I
so
look
chubby.
like I got
Yeah, and
punch in the face.
I'm scared to let them take mine. I have to, but I'm super scared.
Honestly, I don't
You're
even know why
braver
I
than I
did. I don't even know why I did. They weren't even bothering me. So.
Oh, I have one that's bothering me, and I used to have braces, so they're like, oh, you really should take them out, but it's
Well, they were like,
I
oh,
hate mouth pain,
they're
like-
yeah, I have a high pain tolerance, and this hurts.
right. Mouth pain is. I'd rather like somebody stab me in the leg or something than have to do anything with my mouth. It's the worst.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're dealing with that, but thank
It's
you for
fine.
still holding out and coming to class.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
I was like, no, I need
Nope,
to
she's
rally
like, I'm not
together.
missing it.
I'm like, I need to go. Yeah.
Good girl. Good girl.
But the thing she does go on the place, but the thing is, I can't get her to stay there for more than like 2 minutes. So it'd be nice to she doesn't beg at the table, but I'm just saying it would be kind of nice to like maybe have her lay there while we eat, or like if I was doing something at the computer or the iPad
Right.
or something, just be able to lay down, or like if I was answering the door, send her there. So
Well, that would probably be the best thing.
Yeah.
Is to have her go into
Just so we
place
don't-
where
So do you guys have a doorbell or does somebody knock on your door?
Both. Well,
you know what? There's a
They
wooden
just-
ramp, so as
they
soon as
just
somebody
come
hits the
in.
ramp,
Yeah, you just
she
know.
knows. So, I guess
I was just trying to think for like practicing inside.
so like my goal would probably be as soon as
They
she
usually
hears
knock
somebody
on
because
the
they
door.
bark,
Yeah.
send her to place
Yeah.
to stay,
And then
invite
sometimes-
her over.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we have those potty bells still, she still uses those. So the bells will jingle, so maybe we can send her over when she hears that too.
Yeah.
Like have the mailman wait, and then, well, I mean not her, but theoretically, just
Yeah,
have
it's really
them-
just when
the mail.
company comes in. Because
Yeah.
even like myself, she doesn't really jump on me, but she does jump on like my other daughter when she
My
comes
aunt,
over,
my
and
brother-in-law.
my sister.
She's not mean about it. She
Like just like she was
wants
doing it for you.
attention.
Right.
She
Yeah,
wants that
definitely.
hey, you pay,
So what do you
Pay
guys do
attention to me.
to correct it?
Sometimes I grab her by the collar
Yeah.
and just say
no.
no.
My
and
aunt,
then, you know,
I told my aunt.
my
I think
sister
we
turns
said-
around and
'cause-
ignores her.
Yeah, but she gets really. I don't know
Katie, my
what.
daughter
I don't know what it
Katie, she
is.
goes,
Oh, you
crazy, get out.
crazy
She
dog.
yells-
Yeah,
she yells at her.
yeah.
She yells at her.
Because I guess
If
her nails like really scratched them. It hurt.
Right.
So I don't know. She doesn't do it to me really. It's just other people. It's not like the ones that live in the house. So
Gotcha. It's outside excitement.
Yeah.
Of a new person.
I don't know. But she's been around she knows my sister. It's not like she doesn't know her. So
Right. No.
it's
It's
not like
just
she
that-
doesn't know any of those people that she's already met. Ooh, you idiot.
Put your head under there.
You all
And one
right?
of the other things that I deal with is barking when people walk past her when she's outside, walk
Yeah.
past their house. So
How do we
I
curb
don't-
that? Because that's
I
like a
don't-
natural.
yeah, but she doesn't come to me.
Okay.
So
Her
I go
recall
to
is
her and I
terrible.
like grab her just to try to calm her down, but she doesn't come to me.
We also have one of those
Yeah,
What's it called?
I just love this cheap.
The Sonic guy.
Yeah, or something. It's a button.
They respond to
Yeah.
it.
They do. Yeah, it works.
At least it gets their attention to look
Yeah,
at.
no, definitely.
Um,
So, because with that, so your clicker is a positive reinforcement. The sonic noise is a negative
Yeah,
reinforcement.
doesn't it like
So-
hurt them?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a really
yeah.
high pitch
Yeah.
frequency that they can hear. So you can pair it with a positive. So if they do listen, pet her, give her
I
a
give her a
treat,
tr-
something like that. So
when-
that way, this may suck, but at least if you listen to the thing that sucks, it's worth it for you.
Oh,
The other
So
other
that's
day
good.
she was
So that way you reinforce it.
the other day she was barking outside and I was inside and I pressed it like twice and she came back and I gave her a cookie. 'cause
Yep.
Well, the thing is you have to, like, you can't have the door between
I
you
know.
and that.
I know.
Right.
I
You
know.
know, you have to, well,
Yeah, because it's only like 15,
yeah.
30 feet or
And
something like
so,
that.
and
to the
my
main.
older 10-year-old, she
Runs
is
to the
like,
hills. She
I wish I
hates it.
bought that thing a long time ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I got it in a magazine.
She
Yeah.
like
Because I'm like, oh, this looks pretty good. Let me try it. So,
My shoe smell good?
so she,
you have dogs too?
oh,
I
she
have
loves
a-
her.
Oh,
I have an
I'm
older senior chihuahua. He's like
Aw.
18.
18.
Yeah.
That's long for them, huh?
Yeah, he's an old man.
Wow. What do you think, Hope?
Hi.
So what does this level teach?
So with this level, it's working on handling distractions to things. So now not
Yes.
only can she do her sit, but can she do a stay with distance, and can she do a sit with a squeaky toy in her hand and hold
Oh
her
boy, she
position.
loves squeaky toys.
Working on doing heels, so that way she's walking right next to you and stuff to sit when you walk. Work
Yeah.
on place with distance, durations, distractions.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys still using your clicker?
Well, not really because we have just been doing the same thing over and over
Yeah.
again
She hasn't
because we
had
haven't really started anything new. But
Gotcha.
we do have it still, so
Yeah, definitely. Because
yeah.
the clicker is really good, especially your duration. How like you were talking about getting her to hold her place
Yeah.
or sit or something like that.
Yeah.
So that way you can cue her,
Yeah.
sit, 1, 2, 3, 4, look around.
She's
So now you have a 5-second sit versus
Yeah.
oh I sit, I get a treat.
yeah.
No, I can sit for 5 seconds.
I would say probably the most she could do plays is like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I timed it and I have the Alexa timer thing.
Yeah.
And she did it for 2 solid minutes once, but that was about it. Like
Okay.
that's the most that she'll. Because I don't think she has the attention. Like I don't think she's old
She
enough
might.
to where
It
she.
also depends what those other two, like,
Right.
really for her training, those other two need to be,
Well, they're lazy. They don't
Elsewhere.
really.
They need to
They
be
just want the
If
cookies.
anything,
That's it.
you could also even if you guys are in the house, put her on a leash.
Right.
And then practice with the other two
See,
around
that's-
because then
that's the
you're
other
dealing with
thing, she
distractions.
doesn't-
Oh, okay.
So because then if
She
she's on a
doesn't
leash, it's okay. We have a job. You're here to focus. Everybody else doesn't matter.
But that's the other thing. She doesn't really know the leash. Like I mean, she does, but she
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't really know it like
I
the
mean,
other
it's
two.
definitely our fault because our lifestyle got a little crazy, like I said.
Yeah, no, things happen.
But, you know, we're ready to try to get her to be more,
More
focused.
refined.
Hey.
Yeah.
She's what, 8 months?
But she's a year. Yeah.
I undershot you. Sorry.
It's okay. I don't think she's gonna do that squeaky toy thing very good. She loves them. Yeah.
I'm gonna do this because you sat before I can. Sit. You're gonna cue her to sit.
Wow.
She holds her position.
Wow.
Then treat.
That's great.
Good girl.
Good job.
Yeah. Good job. What do you need? Need to do it again? Okay. Sit. Good girl.
That's insane.
There you go. So I'll let you guys try.
She's showing off.
Good catch. Are you guys still using the Leave It cue?
Yeah.
yeah, yes.
You know what's
She
funny?
actually
She's
responds
not-
to that kind
She's
of.
not like, I mean, sometimes, but she's not counter surfing as bad as she used to.
Gotcha.
So
So
I think
last
she's
night.
kind of.
Even
Well,
with, like,
what'd you
the-
get last night? Sit.
Set. Let me break these up first. I'm not prepared.
So
Do you want me
even
to speak it?
if you guys can't see the distraction, like you said, she's barking at the mailman or somebody out the window, something. You can use your leave its then too because even if you can't see it, because to leave it is stop being invested and come away from it. So once you tell her to leave it and you get that look of, oh, what am I supposed to do? Come here, lots of excitement, bringing her away from it.
Yeah.
So you want to cue her to sit first?
Sit.
There you go. Very good.
Good job.
Nope. Sit.
There you go.
Good
There you
job.
A little stale.
No, they're brand new. We just opened them.
And anything could be a distraction. You can even have her sit, wiggle your arm around a little bit.
Yeah.
It's still a
Oh,
distraction. Same thing like I said, if you ask her to sit with the other two around, they're a distraction.
They, you know what's with them? They just want the cookie. They don't want to do anything.
Making eye contact with me. Said she comfortable.
With that, I think they started pounding on the noise.
Oh, okay.
Hope, sit.
Where are you going?
Good
When
girl.
in doubt, you can always use your hand signal. Use your hand signal too, because they're going to follow your body language a lot easier than verbal cues.
Okay.
So especially if she's distracted by something else.
Plus, it'll be the same
Right.
cues.
Mm-hmm.
People,
Yeah.
the voices are different.
Plus, I'm in the store. It's probably very
Right.
distracting.
There you go.
Girl.
And say you squeak it, say 5 times, and she loses it, go back down to squeak it, say 4 times, so that way you're not frustrated, she's not frustrated, it's not, why can't you hold it together for 5 seconds, it's look how good you're doing at 4.
So, should I not? I mean, I've heard different things, but if we're using that like as a training thing, should I not play with her with those anymore?
No, you
or,
can.
No, okay. I didn't know if that would confuse.
Yeah, no, it's just,
No,
it's a
okay.
distraction, it's something that she wants and not being invested in. Even like,
Ah. Oh,
you
well,
can switch it.
I'm just saying because I didn't know if like. Wow, what's that?
Ah!
Sit.
This time just shake it a little bit louder. Good girl, hey, you're close, sit. There you go. Now that's hard. There you go. You can have a little piece. Good girl. There you go.
I think she has a really good foundation. It's just,
There you go.
She just.
constant follow-up.
She's
thing.
but I mean, I don't think she's stupid. She just.
I think Emily's done a good job
Yeah,
on the foundation and stuff. It was just getting to the next step because obviously, she's in the house with her and it was winter and we just didn't move forward with getting past.
Right.
Okay, now.
Yeah, and getting the base like not to say anything, but that other place wasn't listening to me when I literally said we did this already. Like they were teaching place when she already knew it. I'm like, I got her to do this. Like I need
Right.
to make her stay now. That's
Definitely.
So they were.
With you guys, did we do touch with you guys?
We did.
We did? Okay. I
Oh,
wasn't
just
sure
a
if
little.
I
Not
wasn't sure if you guys
touch your hand.
have her touch her nose to your hand.
Right, touch. Good job.
Sure you didn't do that.
Good job. Good job.
Because I know we've Pat Smart switched the curriculum a little bit.
Oh, I think we did walking, sit,
We did it with the
look,
leave it. We did leave
Leave
it with
it.
distractions.
maybe not touch.
Down. We
Oh.
we did down.
Yeah, maybe not touch. I don't think so.
Because
No, I think
we worked on stay with you guys, right?
just that like a little
little bit.
bit.
When
Yeah, touched
that
up.
other big dog too. The
Yeah.
big Other doodle looking one.
Good girl.
Good job.
There you go.
And I'd love to teach her how to do like a long, like so if I was to roll backwards like a down stay.
Yeah.
I think that's the next thing she needs to learn.
So
too.
same thing too with your stay, you can use it and use your clicker at hope because then she knows the click is yes, your treat is coming, you're doing the right thing, so you can keep it to hold your position so as you're going backwards you can click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click. She gets to the position.
Oh, so click as you're walking backwards. Okay.
Mhm.
That's
Because that-
definitely.
Well, that'll help
that's-
me give me a marker too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, she can do it for 4 clicks.
Yep, that's
And
what I
then
that's what I
two.
meant too. Of like
Okay.
if you go to 4 seconds and she's like, no, I gotta move, I can't do it. Go down to 3 seconds, 3 clicks,
Yeah.
and then build up.
That
from
makes
there.
sense.
So that way it helps build up your duration.
Yeah.
That's definitely one thing that we
we just said stay,
Yeah.
just like keep
We didn't
pushing
do,
back.
yeah, we didn't
So
do down.
with every stay,
Yeah.
the positive reinforcement of the
Yeah.
clicker.
Yeah.
So then that way, once you reach the position, you can either, so there's two different ways you can do stay. You can either have her in her position, back up, and then call her to you, and with that you ask her to break her stay, because then you're asking her to stay first, and then you ask her to come. So you ask her two different things. Versus if you put her in a position, you tell her to stay, you move back from her, and then come back to her, then you're asking her to hold her position, hold her stay. So say you guys are heading out, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I forgot my jacket. You let me go back real quick. You stay by the door. I'll go get my thing. You hold her
Yeah, because
position.
actually the stay thing is kind of important when we're leaving, because, you know, it's a big production to get the wheelchair out of the door.
Right.
And like they're all coming, we're like, stay, stay.
Right.
Yeah, we're just
Like,
like,
it's-
stay, stay,
it's like
stay. And
crazy.
None of them, I mean, some of them listen,
Like-
but it's not. Like,
Yeah.
But
They're not, like-
they don't run out as much
No.
anymore with the stay, but I mean, we're like, stay, 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 stay.
we're
Right.
like yelling at them,
So,
Right. I'm like, no, don't move.
basically. Yeah.
Death.
I mean, I try to give them a treat before we leave.
Puppies
you
are
know.
hard, man.
Yeah, no, they're essentially a wild four-legged child.
Yeah.
So,
They're definitely hard.
Yeah.
Can I ever offer these?
yes.
Are you guys working on heel at all yet?
So, no, because we really are just
Right.
almost kind of introducing leash walking again.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Because other than coming to the store or going
Right.
to the vet or going to the groomer, she's really not on a leash. And I
Gotcha.
know that's important to us, that we want that, because
Right.
when
I want
the
her
when
to-
the spring came, I
yeah.
said, all right, let's go to the park.
And I want her to walk
And
on
I
me,
got
because
this.
I don't want her to be.
We got her here, and I was just like,
That's your right side?
Yes.
yeah, right there.
So the first part, a lot of it is really awkward because they're so used on how do I make eye contact, what is my job. So getting them facing the same direction, it's kind of awkward for them. And like you said about,
But,
it's already hard
but
enough.
isn't she already sitting, so wouldn't you just move?
No,
Or you make her move?
so because you, you want to be facing the same direction.
Okay.
So, and you want her realistically, if you think about like your elbow glued to your waist,
Okay.
this is the amount of space you want her. So if you have to reach like this to get her, she's
Yep.
too far. If you have to
Mhm.
reach behind her, she's too far. So you want her within this.
Will this also teach her to not pull? Because I mean, she doesn't pull as much,
Yeah,
but
because it's a controlled
kinda-
walk. So
okay.
for the most part, she'll be very right next to you, things like that. If you decide to release her, then she could go at the end of her leash, either
Snip,
loose
yeah.
leash.
Yeah.
There's
things
a time
like
and
that.
place for everything.
Yes. So especially
it.
with your chair, if you guys are in a crowded area, it's much better for her to be in line versus here,
Yeah.
go 6 feet
Yeah,
ahead
yeah,
and do
yeah.
whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
trick
Right.
somebody.
Right.
Well, the first part is getting her into position. You're gonna signal her around. Good
Good
girl.
girl.
There you go.
That was
So
great.
you're very close. Very, very close. You want her
You gotta move her. It's like you gotta move her butt, right?
Yep,
gotta-
you want her a little bit,
Hey, fatty, don't
a
choke
little
on
bit
those.
more kind of in line. Swing around.
I'm gonna lay down.
I know.
She's like, what do you want me to do?
Good girl. There you go. Good
And then
job.
when do you add the word? Do you add the word at the same time? Or?
No, so right now it's just getting her used to the side sit. If you want to call it something, you can call it like around,
Okay.
because then she knows that's her first kind of position.
But like she said, if we do like it's the
Yeah.
same for you and I, if we both do the same, because you know how like you say down and I say off? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
We're giving her two mixed signals with
Yep.
the word.
Right.
Like I said, you could tell her around. Come here. Around. No, sleepy pup.
She's like, it's almost time for my bedtime.
Come here.
Sit up. Good girl.
There you go. And the more you practice, she gets very used to it. Come here, I need a bigger treat.
Good girl.
There you go. Good job. And
That
then
was a
once
good
you start
one.
taking steps, you want to keep her right here. Take about 3 steps. Ah!
She bite you?
She's trying to steal my bandage.
Oh, sorry.
Come here. Like I said, you get her in position, go about 3. Yep.
I like that stop at the end though.
Come here. You're close. I know, it's awkward. I know. Come
She's
here.
like, are those green candies?
I don't think she really has that hind end awareness. That was the problem. Eh.
you go. So you want your stop to be her cue that she should sit. She should sit every single time you stop.
Right. And then I've seen people like get their dogs to automatically look at them. Will she do
Yep.
that too?
Yep, the more.
Okay.
It's okay, it's just the air. It's fine.
They're fine.
It's alright. No need to chicken out. It's okay. Fine. You're fine. Fine. Hallways at home are really good areas to practice too. You
Okay.
guys can't because
Yeah,
then
we have a couple.
because then too, instead of all the space where she should be or could be,
It's very narrow.
you can use your wall. So that way she's within the space where you want her.
I've heard boxes are like good too. Like people put boxes.
Boxes better, you can use your chairs, things like that.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys try.
Okay, so you want her on this side.
Right side. Yep.
Traditionally it's left, but you can do it on the right. You can just practice the same way.
Yeah. Just 'cause I mean, there's so many wires around here. I don't want her
Left
to.
is just, like I said, it's tradition, dogs, swords, horses. It's all left.
I mean, I think it would be once she gets it on the right. I think if we could do it on both, it would be nice 'cause I have a couple different chairs that we use.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. I mean, I'd like her to learn both, you know, but start for one. Oh, good girl.
Very nice.
Good job. Good girl. Yes.
If she ends up sinking too far back too, you can always have her walk a little bit forward so when she knows that she's supposed to sit, it slides her back.
So no cues with the leash.
Nope.
No pops or anything. And then you stop, and then she stops.
Very good.
Good girl.
Look at you play pieces together.
See, she's pretty smart, isn't she? You have a puppy class at 8 now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna start on this week. Right now I'm like, oh, I'm here. Yep, so with that, just reconvert.
Other side.
There you go.
Nope.
Oh, this way. Hey.
You're screwing me.
I was gonna say you can also. Hi.
Come on.
Hey, bud. Hi, I know this is. You can keep your leash behind you. Okay. Instead of in front of you, so that way it gives her only the space. Good girl. Here. Good girl. There you go. Same thing too, you can use a sideways signal. So that way
Yeah.
keeps her along the side. Good girl. Good job, Holly.
Good girl.
So, when do you think, like I know Emily wants to try walking her in the wheelchair, but
I can't have
Like,
a pole like
after-
pulling on me.
after I get her to follow for a couple weeks,
Yeah.
to introduce the wheelchair with the, I mean, 'cause it's gonna be the same on side,
Yeah.
same height, just about. So,
Probably about the same height, yeah.
Come here. Oh. Come here.
About the same.
There you
Good
go.
girl.
Good girl.
I like that.
So even if you guys do walks together of like practicing of you feel along and then have her in the middle of you two,
Oh, that's a good idea.
you can do that too. So
yeah,
that
that's
way
what's contained.
yeah, because then
Sit.
you still have control of the leash.
Oh,
So you
sit.
don't have to worry about you getting pulled, but she's
Yeah.
still getting used to that position of, oh, I get here right next to the chair, this is my spot to walk. And then if she goes past the chair, stop, review her sideways if you need to. And then really reinforce her being here next to the chair. Even if you pet her, give her treats, keep her along.
Yeah.
So you have control of the leash, but you lure her here.
Mhm.
So that way,
Just 'cause like I can't be getting
Right.
cold. I don't want to have car accident.
Right. You got a power chair, but you
Yeah.
don't want to feel like
No,
you're headed for a
no.
ride.
I mean, the goal is to have her walk by Emily's side.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But that might take a little bit. And that's
Yeah, no,
fine,
that's
but-
what I mean. So like,
But again, she's really not used to walking on a leash, so I think I should practice with her for several days.
Maybe,
couple
and maybe
weeks.
I'll just come
Yeah.
along for the. I've seen too that people would like touch their butt or their hip and kind of get them to move over. Is that something that we would do too?
Emily watches a lot of YouTube.
I do. I watch a lot of stuff.
sometimes you can as like a redirect.
Yeah.
Your treat's gonna be your biggest lure. You can keep her right where you need, and then build up from there.
Mhm.
So that way you're not hunched over
Okay.
and reaching. And the more you practice too, but I think if you guys practice together, like I said, of you getting her in position in between like you and the chair, and
Yeah.
then you guys going once. You, especially if you're luring her of no, she needs to be focused on you. You have her leash just in case anything happens or she wants to get too squirrely, but ultimately she's focused on you.
So
Correct.
should we use the clicker with this or no?
No. As long as you're using your voice, especially.
Good girl. Yes.
Hi, taking off steps, you can. Good girl.
Wow, that looks really good. She's like, they smell so good. Good job.
Yeah, there you go. So even if you guys weren't having issues with the leash, heel is awkward already. Like I said, they're so focused on how do I make eye contact so
I
being
want,
the same direction.
they're like, I want that treat already.
Right, I want the treat. What am I supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
Look at me. So that, as you see, sometimes she sits, but all of a sudden she like pivots just a little bit of like, oh, what are we doing? So, but you can use that to your advantage, and sometimes going a little bit faster helps too,
Yeah,
because
this
then,
has positional.
so then
Yes.
that way. Hey, here. No, leave it. Good girl.
Good girl, boom circle.
There you go.
Good job.
Not bad. There you go. Good girl. You're very close. You're very close. Good girl.
So what's
So if you,
Do you think a longer, or do people, is that good enough leash length?
Yeah,
or?
6 feet.
feet?
And actually, that was my question. Collars fun best. Do you harness?
Or do we have a prong
if
collar
she's
too?
a big puller, the harnesses keep everything off their throat. With them being pullers, you have to be careful. They can collapse their trachea,
Yeah.
and that's a permanent
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
So with that,
As you can see when she coughed coming in.
Yeah,
Because
she
she's
was-
not used to being on
No,
a leash.
she-
She's not used to being on a leash. But that's all right. We'll work with it.
Right.
If
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to be working out, maybe we'll go with the harness.
yeah, no, definitely. As long as you work on it,
I mean, when I walked her yesterday around the block, I used the harness just because I didn't want her
Yeah.
pulling. So I'm telling you,
Yeah, no,
we're definitely very green.
yeah, no, because the harnesses I
You're
like
doing a good job, though.
are the ones for pullers. I like the easy walks that clip in the front.
Yeah.
Just because there's, I've put them on different size dogs that have just no idea whether their size or their speed,
Yeah.
and that at least reins them in. Leave it. Oh, hi, good girl.
She's like, oh, cat food. I don't think she's ever been around a cat.
So if you guys go to harness, it's a little bit harder to get on, but you guys might like the gentle leader just because it's around her head. It's not.
Oh, I have one.
I think
I
you
a
have one
large
in that box.
I
of
do.
Stuff that you bought
I
before you
I
had
do.
a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went on a kind of a shopping spree.
So
Yeah.
with that could help because then the body follows where the head goes.
Right. That's what.
And
the
they're not going to
slogan
want to
is.
pull their head off. So with it being underneath their muzzle, they start tucking down to go pull,
Yeah.
and it brings
Is
their
that a
head back.
two-piece thing?
No, it's just
It's
that
a
red.
it's a one piece.
It's like a.
It does the.
It has a clip that clips on the leash.
Well, it looks like this. So it goes.
So.
I don't know how to make it small.
So this.
I need to make it
it-
smaller.
That's where your leash attach. it clips behind her ears. She can still bark. She can still drink. She can still. It's not a muzzle. It works the idea of like a horse halter.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get you.
So that way, like I said, she starts pulling and brings her head back up so she has the nice solid walk.
Mine's a size large, so we're gonna need to lower it down.
Well, we'll see.
Good
Yeah, but if you
girl.
guys don't like the regular harnesses, these ones, especially with keeping her on the side, it could be helpful. There's
You can
usually,
try it, yeah.
I'll be honest, there's about 2 weeks of pull this off my face until they get used to it. And then
Good
once they do,
girl.
they're a lot better. A lot of like our pointers and danes and things like that come in later.
Dramatic.
Are you sleepy?
She's like,
Oh my God, this is
that's
the
a
most
lot of work for
boring
me.
Are you
I'd rather go chase my chipmunks.
She actually caught one.
Caught 3.
3 of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She's got crazy prey drive.
It's all a poodle.
She also stalks. Like she's very
She's
quiet.
gotten 2 in her mouth already.
She stalks
Nuts.
the chipmunk.
3 at least. She caught one last
3
year.
in her mouth?
Remember last year?
Oh
she
yeah,
had
yeah,
one in her
yeah.
mouth?
My dog used to do that. He would eat mice. My cat would not catch mice for nothing, but my dog, would, like you said, would sit and stalk and wait.
Good girl.
He would swallow the whole mouse before he
My uncle's like, hey, can I hire her to come catch some for me?
Right.
And I'm like, no, I don't want her to learn that behavior.
So with this thing, it's just working on your sit with distractions, and then the first part of heel is getting her.
Sit. Hey. Hope, look.
Sweet down. Leave it.
Leave it.
Hey, come here.
Sit.
There you go. Good job.
Good girl. That's a good girl. You didn't get up. Good job. Now
Those
she
treats are
can-
going to be smaller because this is why she's this big. Because place for 4
Listen,
months.
that took
Place,
forever.
place for 4 months with big treats.
So how far away can you tell her place?
I have to be
Honestly, it's almost like when she has something fun. Like
Okay.
if
A
she
bone
knows, if
or
she
a
knows she's getting like a
Kong.
Kong with some
Okay.
coconut oil, and Emily says place, she'll
She'll
go,
run.
and she'll just wait there. But then when she give it to her, she'll stay there.
like she used to, right? Like she'll be fine, like she'll eat it there. But now she thinks she's sassy McSass, and she'll get it right, and then she'll take it and she'll want it the couch. And I'm like, no, I want you to sit there on the dog-approved thing, and I want you to eat it
Yeah.
instead of getting it all over my couch, you know?
Hey.
So she's definitely testing my boundaries a little bit.
Well, we also
So-
let her have those boundaries. That's part of the problem. So.
What you doing? You sleeping?
Did you need to see her baby thing?
No, I still have your guys' stuff from
Okay.
last time. What are you doing, sleepy butt pup?
She's like, it's almost time to bed.
She's like, it's a rainy day. I ain't doing nothing.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we got a decent amount of distance. Stay.
Good girl.
There you go. All right. So we got a decent amount of distance. We can work on it.
I don't need it to be miles and miles, but a couple feet would be good. How do you do that again?
You over it?
So you see, I'm gonna get about a half an hour out of her.
She's like,
I don't know.
see, that's what she does to my aunt too. Like she'll just
She's
jump
actually
and whine.
very gentle with her.
Well, yeah, but that's
She likes to pounce.
I don't know
Yeah,
what it is
she-
with my
she's
sister.
crazy.
She's just crazy with her. So
So-
just reinforce, like, first of all, if I know they're coming, put a leash on her,
Yeah.
and
Yep, that's why I was asking if somebody knocks on your door or has a doorbell, because
Yeah.
I've had a lot that practice going on like YouTube, finding the doorbell noise,
Yes.
standing inside the living room, press the doorbell noise, cue them to sit,
They
stay.
bark at them stupid TV.
Gotcha.
Yeah. They're I'm like, it's fake. It's
Oh
fake.
yeah, when the doorbell rings, I'm a program. They stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But if they run, then we'll just try to get them,
Right.
get her into control.
Yeah.
I'm not really.
Yeah, so when people come over, I would have her on a leash, have her sit, hold her position, and then she only gets attention if all four paws are on the ground.
Right.
So the ideal
Which
position
is
is
what we
for her to be
worked on
sitting.
last time
Yeah. So
Like
it's
with
really
the-
hard.
when they were young.
They get
Yeah.
so excited of like, especially people they haven't seen in a while, or anybody who's like, oh my god,
There
come
are people
here.
that they play with. Like,
Right,
You know, like
yeah.
my son-in-law comes over and he's immediately like wrestling with her. And
Yeah,
stuff,
so she's like, cool, I get all my
so
energy
she's
out
pretty,
right
she's pretty
here.
excited with him. So.
Come on, come.
Come here.
Good girl.
What you doing? Hi, good girl.
She needs to run on the treadmill.
Yeah, depending on your guys' schedule too, it might be worth looking into like a dog walker.
Yeah.
So that way she's still getting that physical exercise, she's still
Yeah.
practicing leash walking, and then you guys work on the
Well,
more.
now with the weather better, like I'm trying to at least take her for 2 walks a day around our block. But because I'm home now,
Yeah.
if she's out in the yard, I mean, I typically, if she starts barking at something, I immediately go out because I don't want her breaking
Right.
that
There-
thing. So I typically,
And there's a
you
lot
know,
of little kids.
see,
in there.
Right.
I typically
These
see.
work usually pretty well too.
Is that an horn?
Whoa.
So it's a
Air.
plus, yeah. So it's the
She's
air
like, who's that?
plus. I'm sure you guys will smell it in a minute. There's lavender kind of chamomile scent. So it's
Oh,
a hey, don't do that. And here's a nice scent to
Oh
calm
yeah.
down.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So these work extremely well too.
I was like, oh my god, is that
Are those made for dog
Cheese
training or is
whiz?
that something from?
Yeah, no, it's made for dog training. I I had a ridiculous class. I've had 2 pit bulls, a Yorkie, a Husky,
Yorkies can
Shepherd
be
mix,
mean sometimes.
and then like some little lowrider mix. So they were all extremely loud, like to scream at each other. The Husky just wanted to be in, or
Oh,
Husky
come.
mix just wanted to be involved with them, and then the Yorkie was yelling at the pit. And then one
Do you
of the
smell
pit
the
bulls
lavender?
was one of the pits was a puppy with that very high pitched.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Boom,
And
boom.
so, and I can't whistle for anything, so I needed a little extra enhancement. So those work really well too. Or you can get like an old medicine jar, put some pennies or
Oh,
some
yep,
rocks
yep.
in it,
Yeah.
shake it. Because
Yeah.
especially her barking is one thing. 3 of her barking is a lot different.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's only so
couldn't
much.
even
I know, and you know what?
Yeah.
My hey
Right.
doesn't cut it.
Exactly.
If the tone is not high
Right.
enough or something
Yeah.
like
So
that.
that's why your air spray or your jars and things like that. can
That's
at
why we
least-
use that sonic thing too. I've seen
Sonic
that
thing,
too,
yeah.
Oh no, it's not.
Yeah.
Smells good. Smells like it's under oil.
Kind of. So like I said, it's that, hey, stop doing that noise and
Yeah.
here's the calm down scent.
Yeah.
So it's the same scent that's in like the collars and
Smells
the
like that Nature's
plugins.
Miracle and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I have in there. Lavender Nature's Miracle.
Huh. You're a good girl. Are you tired? Are you
All right, so we're gonna work on
I'm
walking
done.
on a leash and.
Yeah, so the first part of heel of getting her into the side position, try and get at least 5 steps.
Yeah.
The more steps you get, better. If
Yeah.
she starts getting too far, just redirect her, have her reset, restart,
Yeah.
and then restart with smaller steps. So if you guys,
So I'm not saying the word heel.
nope, not yet. This week is just getting her used to position, getting her used to taking the next step, first few steps. She folded herself into like a little loaf.
Yeah. You're right, Lord.
She's lazy.
Like, she only has like one back leg. Everything else is all like
Tucked underneath.
Oh my god.
little
Hope.
chicken wings.
Yeah, she's way bigger than the last time you've seen her.
You're so cute. What are you doing?
She's actually very good tonight. Like,
She
But
did
but-
well. I'm
So I think
surprised.
that's what she needs. She needs some more boundaries because
Right.
again, we
Structure.
were doing really
Yeah,
well with her,
we
and
were on the ball, and then
then it kind of
Went
Right.
fell apart.
And then she got control of the ball
So,
and was like,
you know,
what are
so
we doing?
I think coming to
Yeah.
a lesson or coming to lessons.
Right,
is
it just
good
gives you
for-
a little bit of
good
focus.
for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's good for her to start.
Yeah, and
Plus-
hopefully
But that
next
was
week
just
I'll
a-
have
But
Sume with you guys too.
So,
And
what's
he's-
that?
Next week I should hopefully have the dog's name is Sume
Sume,
with you guys.
bigger dog.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah.
He's actually a Shikoku. So
Never heard of that.
yeah, no, he's the first one I've ever seen. He's got a whole like Russian passport and everything. It's crazy. But he
That's a purebred. A
Yeah.
Shikoku? I have to look it up now.
that's a real thing.
yeah, no, definitely.
Um,
They're in between the Shiba Inus and the Akitas.
I love.
So
the
they're
Shiba
like-
Inus.
He's medium sized, so he's not as big as the Akita and he's not as little as the Shiba. He is right in the middle. So like I said, he's called a Shikoku.
Ooh.
So they were undecided
That's
about
like
the
a purebred thing.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I thought it was really weird too. I guess
Yeah.
he had said he had a Shiba before and started looking into something a little bit along the same lines and found him on
Did they do
Instagram.
a puppy class?
Yeah. So they were on Sundays, so I think they're gonna switch to Thursdays.
Ooh. And that'll be another distraction for her
Yeah.
too.
Definitely. But like I
We
said,
know she's very social.
anything you do is a distraction. So if you have her on a leash, asking her to do whatever, that's a distraction. Even if you guys move into working on her stays or her downs or
Yeah.
anything while you guys are practicing. If
Mhm.
your other two are running around, that's a distraction. If you guys ask her for a sit out in an aisle, that's a distraction.
Yeah.
I've also heard the leash is good too, because like she can't. If I let the leash go, she can only go
Right.
like 6 feet or whatever.
Exactly. The leash kind of puts that job mentality of no, now we need to do things. It's not we're gonna run around and look at everything. We now have a job. This is what we have to do. And then,
You don't listen.
yep. Once she's all done, then she could go run around, use her electronic collar, things like that.
Chase the chipmunk.
Right.
Doing her thing. Think she's over it.
What happened? Yeah, we're a little
Hope. Hope.
She's
It's hard with just one too.
yeah.
But the nice part about Thursdays and Tuesdays, it's usually a little quieter around this time, so get a little bit of distractions, but not a ton. So
That Sundays was a lot.
Sunday's a lot.
Good girl.
There you go. But she's set though, so she's thinking about it.
She's not stupid. She just needs to like put it together. Why don't you back up and try it again?
There you go.
Good
A little far
job.
away. A little far away. At least you're straight.
A little far, but definitely think even when she was the wrong way, she at least sat first and was like, wait, what am I supposed to do? So she's thinking about it.
Yep.
Huh, the good girl. Yeah.
Oh, she didn't jump on you that time.
No, it just kind of poked me.
Because cause usually if you talk to her like that,
Right.
Because she's like,
She
oh, they
loves
want
that
something.
like noise.
The good girl, you did so good today. Yeah.
Yeah, she's saying, I got some stuff left in me.
Huh.
I got some stuff left
We'll
in me.
figure it all out. No big issues. We can
Even if it gets us working.
She's not the worst you've seen, is she?
Oh no. Not even close.
Huh. Had a few questionables, but she's fine. Even after being out for a while, she's fine.
Oops. Ah, not yours.
So, one of the things that we do have, I think we talked about it. We bought the ball, but we still didn't put the things in there with the treats in there.
Because she won't play
stuffing.
fetch.
just-
Like,
Shut, Emily, she does with the ball. It's just that you don't see her because I take her out and do it. Yeah. Because when she's in the house, again, it's not really, you know. We actually bought this Nerf. It's a dog toy.
The launcher?
Yeah. So she could do it, and she does pretty good. Emily did the first time with all 3 balls, and they were, I don't know, but it was good. Like I was working with her to try to.
It launches pretty well.
Yeah, not bad. And the higher you do it, the farther it goes. So like you go like this, but so I was trying to stay within the boundaries.
Right.
She did pretty good. I mean, she loses interest after a little while, but
She has like 0 attention span.
she does all right. She does all right. Then she sees the chipmunk.
Right. If
but
she gets too distracted too, you could always get like a little bit of a higher reinforcement treat, like just a lunch meat chicken or
Yeah.
something like that. So she's only getting little tiny pieces.
I did. That's what I tried to do with
The
the chipmunk in her mouth. We were on our way to an appointment, right? I think a doctor's appointment. And I was just letting her off.
Mine just like-
whatever. I was like, come on, come on, come on. And she turns and she's got that thing. It's like, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get that out of her mouth? Because I ain't gonna touch it.
Right.
So I went inside and I got bologna. And my other two, they were fine.
They were like,
They came in and-
baloney!
She put it on her nose. She wasn't gonna let it go. So I literally had to like pry her mouth. I did the top to shake
Will you
it
pick
off.
up the treat?
To shake it out of her mouth. So I got it that way. 'Cause I had a dog about 20 years ago. I took him for training, and the trainer had me use hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
So, but these really cheap hot dogs, because they really wanted to be good.
Right.
Really hot dogs.
Here you really want to work for it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, so. Here, Hope. Hopefully.
You know where we are? Got some liver treats. Yum yum. I'm freezing. Good thing I brought this.
All right. Start going out, Emmy. Come on, Hope. Come on, we gotta go help Emily.
Nice straight.
No. Come. Come on, Hope. Nope. Oh, Jesus. Come forward. Now go. There you go.
Oh, wait. You want to give her a chance to pee first?
Nope. You got the pot with the thing?
The rabies thing? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. Hi. Sorry we're late.
Oh, no, it's fine. I was actually worried I didn't see.
Hi. Whoa, you guys are big.
She got so big. She's huge.
It's huge for a minute.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
And it's not me over treating. She's just ginormous.
So for right now, it's just you guys. I might have another dog for you guys next week. There.
Okay. Cool.
Like a private lesson.
Yeah.
I gotta shed a layer of lamb sweat.
Right. No, I was cold coming in, and then
Did you just open your... Put your hand through the hoop.
Well, I'm trying to.
And then put the power off so you don't fly. Hope you remember coming here?
I'm peeing on everything. You remember?
So what are you guys having a hard time with? I know you guys have gone back and forth with the other place, and
So-
it's been a while.
so
She
a lot of
doesn't
it is-
really walk on a leash?
A lot of it is us, because our lifestyle got a little crazy in January, and we got a little, sep- you know, we got a little past.
Hey,
So I have a harness because